Player coming at you with my first chaotic video. Real video for anyone who doesn't fully understand the rules of chaotic. So these are a bunch of my cards. Fire, Water, Wisdom. Again, Outperform, Power 5, and Initiative Fire. So you're probably gonna go first. The Love Ninder, he's amazing. I'm gonna call this my Desert Raiders deck. Ultra Rare Headmaster in Kaija. Ooh, these brand once again. Probably my favorite pull today. Elemental. This is up YouTube. Speedplay here coming at you with another match on Trade Cards Online. What is up YouTube? Speedplay here, and what I have is 288 packs of Secrets of Velocity Alliances Unraveled.
What is up YouTube? Speedplay here, finally coming at you with another live chaotic deck review. So I know it has been a little while since I published, guys, but you know, I did put a lot of work into the last video, so I had a lot of fun making that. So if you haven't seen it, I linked to it in the cards on the right side. Also at the end of the video, there's some links in the description you should check out as well. But let's just get into the deck right now. So this is a Ketacc deck that I developed in September when I went to go play with my friend, and most Ketacc decks run a Kalbi to get rid of his recklessness, or a Grant Kai to give him additional energy intimidate. But I have neither of those, so I decided to just make a burn deck with it. So yeah, let's get into it. So obviously, I have two Ketaccs. I have total 3, but these are the ones I picked. So maxed energy, middle energy. So if you don't know, Ketacc is an energy intimidator. Well, it's not a title or anything, but he was in the show and Peyton said that anyways. So he has Intimidate Energy 10. He also has Recklessness 10, which is a bit of a problem. He has Fire Earth. I have 80 power. This one has 85 power. I think 85 is the max. The other stats don't really matter. So this is a fire and earth, a fire deck with a little bit of earth mixed in and some power. So the Ketaccs have Berethian Axis, which gives them an additional Intimidate Energy 10 for a total Intimidate 20. So that's good without having to throw a single attack. You've already taken down your opponent's energy by 20. Then we move to the other frontline creature, Zappator. Zappator is not really used very much because he doesn't have good energy, and his abilities aren't that useful, but I've made them work. So I'm using this one, where it says sacrifice Zappator, destroy target battle gear. Because the Ketaccs have the recklessness, and you need all the advantage you can get, getting rid of an annoying battle gear is particularly useful. I did give him Ozlay's Wreck in case he gets engaged, and then since I have no defender, I just sacrifice his battle gear to get rid of my opponent's battle gear. Moving on, the Olmars here help with your burn. You expend the fire, so when Ketacc is fighting, you expend each Olmar's fire for an additional 20, and so when you add that to their Intimidate, that's 40 damage, or 40 energy lost right off the bat, without you having to do a single attack. Now because this deck doesn't have any defender, the Olmars will most likely have to fight at some point. So I gave them both Phoenix Belts, and it's just a simple sacrifice, deal 20 damage because they have fire. And so the way you fight with them is you sacrifice the belts, probably as soon as the battle starts, but you know, use your best judgment there. But anyways, as soon as your opponent gets down to 10 energy, or even 5, you just, when you're in combat with Olmar, you sacrifice his fire in order to kill, and yeah, that's how you're going to have to win with Olmar if you have to fight with him. In the back, I have Copan for shooting out some additional burn with his ability, which is he deals an additional 10 damage on Music. Petty Invalidators flute for an additional counter. So that's how all the creatures work out of the Music. I'm using Strain of Ash in tandem with Zappator, and so what you do is you cast this off Zappator at the beginning of the match, really, and you sacrifice his battle gear. And when you do that, then you are able to destroy target battle gear. So you destroy any battle gear you feel like, bronze flights, shards, Zerium armor, something giving... usually if your opponent will have a Tanith Toborn overworld general, you want to destroy his battle gear. I found that useful. Also, Weightless Energy Vessels and Azaean Mind Pros, because those will mess with your Copond and your Olmars. That's why that's there. Next, I have 2 Improvisational Melodies. So as soon as you deal 20 damage in a battle, you can cast both of these for free off Copond, 20 damage each, so that's 40 free burn right there. Then the cost Musics, so I have a Searing Symphony, deals 10 for each element your opponent has, and so with Copond, on average, you're dealing 20 or 30, so even if your opponent only has one element, that's 20 damage, anything more, and it's just extra, so it's a nice little burn. Too bad it's unique, though. I am running Cannon Casualty just for straight up 30 burn off Copond. And then this is a bit of a stretch, but if you manage to get an additional Music counter from your opponent by, say, them sacrificing your... So any counters you can gain should go on Copond. And then you have the additional 2 on the Olmars in case your opponent Cadence clashes something. But you really want to cast this off Copon because then you get maximum damage, which is 40. But you do have to be smart with your counters. But the one strength of this deck is, so with this plus all these guys. So let's say I only cast 2 Mujiks in a battle. And those 2 Mujiks are Consume Cacophony, Improvisational Melody. And I'm engaged with the Ketacc. That is 40 plus 20, 60 plus 40, 100 damage I can do without throwing a single attack, and for only 2 Mujik counters if you're using this. So yeah, that's pretty good. Plus, then the other Mujiks, it's only 10, but off by 10, really. So that's how all the abilities work. Now we get into the nitty-gritty of locations. So because Ketacc has Earth, and he has the Recklessness, I've put Rock River Canyon in the location deck. I don't know why it's blurry now. Okay. So, Rock River Canyon gives creatures with Earth an additional 10. That's just to help out Ketacc. Stilchaw is mine, because this deck lacks a lot of defense. I figured if your opponent is going to be dealing high damage, then why not try to protect yourself? So that's why Ketacc's Earth Elements will give him basically 0 armor in this location. Downside is it gives that to your opponent as well. But with the way I designed the attack deck, it's mostly for consistency. So, with the exception of 2 or 3 attacks, really you're not going to be robbed of a lot of damage by this. So this is mostly just for your benefit. Next, I put in the Passage to the Underworld, almost purely for your initiative. Because you have the Recklessness 10, you want to get out the first attack basically every battle, because that's to your advantage, so getting Initiative Underworld will help you do that. Plus, you know, if your opponent happens to lose an element, they'll lose some energy as well, so that's just nice. I also have the Pits, just another classic Underworld location. I do a power attacks in here, and Initiative Fire, so you are most likely going to go first, and that's just helpful. I have the Lava Pond in here, and again, anything that boosts attacks also helps out with the Improvisational Melody to give you more freedom to cast it. So yeah, you're going to lose the initiative speed there, because if you look, Ketacc has 25, this one has 15, so not good for you that, but otherwise getting additional damage on basically all of your attacks is pretty good. And lastly, the Colosseum, just for that initial damage on your first attack, to guarantee that you should have the option of casting Improvisational Melody in a battle, and then just getting in more damage into your opponent as quickly as possible, because Ketacc, the matches I've played with this deck, you don't even get through the attack deck once. So you either completely annihilate your opponent within like 2 or 3 attacks, or you just don't have enough power to go, and then Ketacc will die. So yeah, but let's get into the attack deck to see what we're working with. So I have Combustion Carnage, and this is just because a 0 for the potential of 20, because once Copond, once all your Mujiks are gone, you basically have no reason to keep Copond around. So, and also, if it's the last battle, or it's a battle with a really, say your opponent has 1 fighter left, and the rest of the support, like say you're facing their Maxor, and all they have left is like a Nadrin, and a Drabe or something like that, then you could just sacrifice one of the Olmars and get that last 20 damage you need to get the KO. So this is more of a strategic card. And, you know, it is a fire attack, so it could deal a bit of damage in the Lava Pond, so yeah, that's why that's there. I don't want to use Incinerate because I have the Passage. 2 Flash Warp. Ketacc has decent power, so this should deal 10 damage, plus 15, or plus an additional 5 in the Pits for 15. Ash Torrent has all Ketacc stuff, fire, earth, and power for 20. I'm running 2 Dry Liquid to help out with the Ash Torrent and the Flash Warp as well, as just to get some consistency. Name this attack deck is Consistency, Consistency, Consistency. And so then I have I have a bunch of AU 15 damage ones, so Inferno Claws for 15, because Ketacc has Fire and Earth. Earth Pulse for 15, because Ketacc has Earth. And you guessed it, Consuming Flame for 15, because Ketacc has, wait for it, Fire. Now, the fact that he has Recklessness is a bit beneficial, because then I get to use Trampling Tackle, which is 10 Earth and 5 for Recklessness, so that's 2 of those. So, you know, like I said, your entire tactic is basically all 15 damage, and that's really good, because you take out that huge chunk of your opponent's energy right off the bat, and so then you just need, you know, a few more little quick digs to finish them off, because they're already going to be seriously depleted. And then Gladiator's Fire here for an additional 15. Primal Smash, of course, Consistency, and then your only high build point attacks are Force Strike, for 20, which will get boosted in the Pits and the Lava Pond. Same deal for Fire Ram for just that big hit. You could use Magnemite if you wanted, but again, Consistency, so this is better. Alright guys, that is the deck. I hope you enjoyed. I'm sorry I haven't uploaded in quite a while, but my plan was to do the last 5 videos. I had those planned out, so then I just had to finish them and do them. It is November 22nd when I'm filming this. I don't know when I'll upload it. But if you've been with my channel for a while, you know that December is card opening month because my birthday is in December, and of course Christmas. So I guarantee that's going to happen. So December 27th, anywhere from the 27th. I shouldn't be saying dates, but I guarantee I'll be getting cards, and I will be opening them for you guys. So you just have to be patient about when that's going to happen. I'm really excited about it. This is what I'm going to do for you now. I don't know when my next video will be. It might just be when I get the cards and when I open them, which should be in a couple weeks. Yeah, so look at the links in the description. 88 Yalu just finished opening his massive Forged Unity set from the summer. He pulled like 4 KOs or something ridiculous. I have one more video of his to watch because they're like 20 minutes each. Yeah, so that's in the description. The link to the petition is in the description below. Sign that to bring back Chaotic if you haven't already. I think we hit 1,400 signatures, which is pretty good considering it's not getting that much attention. You can find this deck on TCO. I've linked that in there as well. And also, alright, so video's almost over. Just personal favor to me, guys. I think I have 189 subscribers as of uploading this video. So if you're watching this and you haven't subscribed, I would like to get to 200 subscribers by before or by 2016, the new year. So if you could, help me out with that, it'd be greatly appreciated. Just click that red subscribe button if you haven't already. Thank you for enjoying this self-indulgent video of I don't even know how long it is now. My name is SpeedPlayerA. Like this video, leave a comment, tell me what you think of the deck. Peace out, guys. Have an awesome day. See you later.